Dr. Joseph E. Santarita, Dean of the Asian Center, Dr. Amihan Bonifacio Rebolete, Dean, College of Arts and Letters, and Dr. Grace Aguiling Dalisay, Chairperson of the Tri-College Council and Dean of the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy, and our guest of honor, Dr. Elena Mirano, former Dean of the College of Arts and Letters, professors, friends, family, my co-graduates, namaste. Since I was a chubby 8-year-old Chinoy boy, I've always been asked why I decided to take an unusual interest in India. Until today, I cannot give a straight answer as to why I was drawn to India at that young age. However, I can surely say that at that time, I knew that I had a deep connection with India, so much so that my family, friends, and professors speculated that I was an Indian in my past life. Sometimes they even wondered if I was confused with my nationality. I also knew back then that at some point in my life, I needed to pursue this passion for India. India was part of my dharma. Dharma, for the Hindus, is a complex combination of duties, ethics, rituals, proper behaviors, the cosmic order, among other elements. In the simplest sense, dharma is the righteous path of life. I believe that part of a human's dharma, his nature, is to fulfill his mission and his vocation. We humans need to root our actions in our dharma in order to serve the society more effectively. Of course, there will be times in our lives when people and circumstances will challenge the dharma we think we ought to fulfill. In my case, for example, I live in the Chinese diaspora community where the only occupations recognized by the conservative elderly are businessman, accountant, doctor, or lawyer. I raised eyebrows and confused family, friends, and relatives when I tried to explain my highly academic endeavors. There are even a few times when I give up explaining and just smile. However, despite these situations, there are also people who will reassure us why we should be in the path we wish to fulfill. Being under my advisor and current Dean of the Asian Center, Dr. Joseph Santarita, I became thirsty for more knowledge on India and South Asia as a whole. I gradually learned the greater significance of India in the global economic and political fields, in addition to seeing India as an interesting country with colorful cultures, majestic elephants, and of course, addicting curry. At home, my family continues to support me, despite half understanding what I do in school or in academic conferences. They are, of course, more patient in trying to understand my rather unusual life than the conservative elders of our diaspora community. As for my friends, they helped and supported me in every way they could, from simple messages of encouragement to helping me find qualified respondents for my thesis. Through these people, I realized that being around and connected to all the people in our lives, those who came, those who stayed, and those who left, constantly mold us into the people we are today and influence us on how we plan to fulfill our dharmas. After constant engagement with our perceived dharma, we grow into beings we never thought we'd be. We become more capable, more mature, more interested. I myself never thought that I'd be the first new graduate of the South Asian track of the Asian Studies program after the track became dormant for countless years. However, this is not the end. I look forward to growing more in the field of Indian studies and Asian studies as a whole, and growing more as a person, so I may join all of you in building a better Philippines and a better Asia. I am encouraging all of us to fulfill our dharmas, grow into men and women for others, and use our lives to send a message of goodness and leave a legacy of uniqueness. Even though the path to fulfilling our dharmas will not necessarily be smooth, no matter how great we think we have become, I'd like to end with a quote from the celebrated late 19th century Hindu reformer Swami Vivekananda. Go on bravely. Do not expect success in a day or a year. Always hold on to the highest. Be steady. Avoid jealousy and selfishness. Be obedient and eternally faithful to the cause of truth, humanity, and your country, and you will move the world. Thank you very much and congratulations to all graduates. Bahut-bahut dhanyavad aur bahut-bahut hardik shubhkamnaएं.
Thank you, Mr. Gilbert Jacob Ke, for that very